And we're following breaking news here at CBSN New York. There's been a development in the case of a mother arrested at a Brooklyn Social Services office. Let's get right to CBSN's Marcia Kramer, who is here now with the latest information. So, Marcia, what can you tell us?
Well, what I'm told is that the two police officers, the two HRA peace officers, were suspended today for 30 days. Their badges and their IDs were pulled just as they were giving testimony to NYPD internal affairs investigators who were trying to get to the bottom of exactly what happened at that social services center in Brooklyn last Friday, a week ago. And what's interesting is that they were about to give their formal reports, this testimony, which actually I have. And in it, it's very controversial because they claim that this woman used her baby as a shield to avoid arrest, and that she had tried to bite one officer and a number of other people, and she did bite the officer. We have pictures to show for it. But what's interesting is they say that the female client intentionally used her toddler son as a shield. He was sitting in his stroller, but she took him out once she knew that the police were called. So this is very controversial, hot-button testimony, and as they were giving it, they were suspended.
Wow, and we're watching right now the video of Jazmine Headley, that woman, the mother, as NYPD officers were sort of wrestling with her. Now, what you're discussing is sort of what happened before this video started rolling, right?
The thing that's upset the world, really, because this video has gone viral, was the pictures of the NYPD police officers, one waving a taser and the other one trying to grab the child. And what the HRA officers are saying is that, yes, the police arrived and they tried to get her to leave voluntarily. She was going to leave voluntarily. She went in the wrong direction. So one of the officers put a hand on her to say, "It's this way, ma'am," to say, you know, this is the way out. And instead, she threw herself on the floor, grabbed the baby, and their version is that one of the peace officers said to the cop, "Grab the baby," because they were afraid that the baby was going to be hurt. And she had grabbed the baby, according to these papers, in a headlock, and they were afraid for the safety of the baby. So they were worried about the baby, not trying to just grab it away, but that they're claiming that she exacerbated the situation. They also claim that she used foul language in addition to hitting and biting them. Two of the officers were injured, the peace officers. One had bite marks and swelling in her arm. The other one went to the hospital because she was kicked and beaten in the arm.
Wow. And so, as you were saying, those two Human Resources Administration peace officers, we now know that they have been suspended. What about the NYPD officers we see in that video?
Interestingly enough, nothing has happened to them at all. You know, in terms of the peace officers, they were at first put on modified duty, and today they were suspended for 30 days. But when I asked the NYPD just minutes ago if anything has happened to the police officers as yet, the answer is no, and they're on regular duty.
All right. Well, Marcia Kramer, we know this is a story that you'll continue to follow here on CBSN New York and as well as CBS 2. Thank you for that update.